let's go through the steps for adding a file to your Moodle course. So I'm going to assume that you are already logged into your Moodle site and that you've entered the course to which you're going to add a file. Now, because we're editing the course, we're changing it somehow, you need to make sure that you are in editing mode. So make sure you turn editing on. Once you do that, it'll change the layout to each topic. For example, it will add these drop-down menus. One is for adding a resource, one is for adding an activity. An activity is something that the students do. A resource is something that the students look at. In this case, I'm just adding the course syllabus, so that's a resource. I'm going to add a link to a file. And that'll bring up a menu where I can add a name. The name is going to appear as a link on your course. The summary will appear in the list of resources, and I'll use some magic typing now to just enter that. So once I've entered the summary, I can go down and actually upload the file. So this brings up another window, and I'll pull this down so that you can see it and resize it. And I'm actually going to try to be a little bit responsible here, and I'll make a new folder to put this in, and again I'll do some magic typing. So once I've typed in the name of the course, or the name of the folder, excuse me, I can actually create that folder, and then I want to go to that folder, and this is where I will upload my course syllabus. So now I will browse through the local files on my personal computer, and I'm going to look for the syllabus. I'm going to add the Shakespeare syllabus, and I have 3 different formats here. And I would encourage you to use something like PDF that's accessible to all different operating systems, Windows, Mac, Linux, and all different kinds of browsers. Once I've found the file, then I'll just go ahead and upload that. And now it's on the Moodle site. It's on the Moodle server, wherever that happens to be. Now, a lot of times I'll make the mistake of actually clicking on this. That'll just have the syllabus come up in a window. I don't really want to do that. I want to choose this file as the file that I want to add. So I'll choose that, and then you can see the name of the file along with the folder it's in appear as the location. Now you have some other options in terms of how this appears in your course and how it gets loaded onto the browser for who's ever viewing this. And I'll open up this help file. So again, that's something to be aware of, is whenever you see these question marks, that's a hint or a help file that you could look at if you want some more information. So instead of embedding it in the browser as something that they pull up, I'm going to force a download, and then the student, whoever is viewing this, can download this onto their own computer and then use whatever program they use to view it themselves. And again, remember, everything that you do, you need to make sure that you save it. So in this case, I'll just save and return to the course. And there is my course syllabus. If you want to clean this up a little bit, you can turn the editing off. And then if I click on this, you can see it'll pull up a download window, and I can just open it with Adobe Reader in this case, and there it is. So there are some steps for adding a file to your Moodle course.